Hello, my name is Matthew Sharifi, and I'm here to talk to you about Cinema Unlit. Originally, it started as a group of my buddies and I getting together every Sunday for about 20 or so weeks, and one of us would pick a movie, give a presentation on it, and share it with the rest of the people. We talk about it after and just have a good time watching stuff that we normally wouldn't see. Eventually, we graduated, went our separate ways, and it kind of dwindled down. There wasn't any more screenings like that. Flash forward a little bit, I had just completed my second micro-budget feature film, and I was looking for a way to kind of help with distribution and sharing it. And that's sort of what led to the idea of making cinema a little bit more than just a movie club. I talked to some of my peers, we worked together, and we kind of came together to create Cinema Lit and sort of the idea of what exactly we want to do, not just a way to kind of create films and distribute them, but also foster sort of a sense of community around sort of micro-budget, niche, obscure, weird movies. And so I'm going to talk to you today about basically the four main pillars of how we're sort of wanting to incorporate Cinema Unlit into the kind of community aspect of it. Like, what is going to make Cinema Unlit something to be on the lookout for, I guess. At the front and center of it, Cinema Unlit is a way for us to sort of make and release films. That's the sort of underlying mission. However, like I said, we want the community aspects to be a central focus as well. Let's start with the first pillar, I guess I would say, or first aspect of Cinema Unlit that I'm excited to share with you, and that's our website. The goal with the website, first and foremost, is to have a way to easily find the films that Cinema Unlit puts out. That's the stuff that we slap our logo in the beginning. But what we want to do more than just that is host a sort of internet yellow pages for filmmakers across America, specifically maybe focused more so in the Midwest, but we're not opposed to putting people's works and portfolios from anywhere in the U.S. and even outside the world eventually. The idea is to sort of list each person, their portfolio, where they're based, what they do at a point of contact, and link all their pages on sort of one master doc. Think of it sort of like a built-in CRM just on our website. So if you're trying to make a project and you're looking for some help and you want to see other people's work that maybe fits your vibe, there you go. You can just find it on our Cinema Lit website, reach out to the person, and boom. It makes collaboration a little bit easy, because I've been there where, I feel like a lot of us have been there where it's hard to sometimes find people to work with or who might be interested in a project, especially coming out of film school, or for those who don't even, aren't even going to film school. So that's completely free of charge. I'm paying for the website fees. That's just, if you want to be a part of Cinema Lit, we'll put you on the website. It's no big deal. This is, of course, separate from the main team of Cinema Lit that's doing sort of the creative decision making for the next three pillars that I'm going to talk to you about. But nonetheless, if you want to be in Cinema Lit, you're in Cinema Lit. There's no restriction there. Second pillar that I want to talk to you about, and one that I'm really excited for, is the Cinema Lit zine. Our goal is to create a small zine to focus on the filmmakers of Chicago and the Midwest. We want to feature work from filmmakers, behind the scenes, storyboards, discussions about the project, the before, the after, how easy it was to get funded or how hard it was to make. These things is what we want to bring to you, package together and kind of release in a zine that's going to be free to view online and probably a small price for any physical versions of it. We're going to open submissions in August, so be on the lookout for that. And we're scheduled to release the first issue in October, with the theme being Made in Chicago. So focusing on stuff made in Chicago, artists from Chicago.
The third pillar I'd like to talk about is Cinema Unlit's web show, which is a long-form interview talk show that we're going to be posting to YouTube. And this is going to allow us to bring on filmmakers that we believe fit into the greater Cinema Unlit community that we're trying to build here in Chicago. And these filmmakers can be from Chicago, Midwest, beyond, but we're really interested in having people on and to talk about their filmmaking process. These filmmakers are working a bit outside the norm, on the fringe, taking the path less traveled as they make these films, and we want to be able to sit down with them and talk about their process and why they do it, what inspires them, what are tips and tricks that they use to make films at this level. And we are also excited to use this platform to talk about events in the area, what we're going to, what we're looking forward to, any kind of thing that a filmmaker in the Midwest can benefit from, we want to talk about. And we're really excited to be able to have this platform and sit down with each other and new people and talk about film.
Our final, oh shoot, I just messed that up. Our final pillar, sort of this community aspect, is kind of tied back to the foundation of Cinema Unlit, and that is the sort of the screenings. We want to bring these back. We want to show films that people have worked on. We want to show films that we love, maybe paired with short films. And just host sort of events for filmmakers and artists to kind of get together. The original Cinema Unlit, but on a bigger scale. We're in talks with a couple places to sort of do this. There's nothing set in stone yet, but be on the lookout for Smithy's premiere. That will probably be the first. But yeah, these are just things to kind of look out for. Again, I want to reiterate that the main goal of Cinema Unlit is to always just make and show weird films, the obscure, the stuff out of left and right field, the micro budget, the very, very micro budget stuff. But again, we want to kind of help out with sharing the love of this stuff with the community and kind of being the safe space for people to sort of enjoy this style of filmmaking. But yeah, that's basically Cinema Unlit. Again, we are a collective of filmmakers trying to make films, and that's our ultimate goal, is to continue to make films. We want to eventually get to a place where many different people are making movies and, you know, putting it through Cinema Unlit. You know, it's not really sort of a distribution method. It's more so just a way to share work with other people and find other people to continually collaborate with. You can find us on our website, the YouTube, our Gumroad, where you can purchase the films. And any film that you purchase from the Gumroad, you can do whatever you want with. You can do literally whatever you want with it. That's sort of the mindset there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this, and please reach out to cinemaunlit@gmail.com if you have any questions or inquiries. Thank you.